Morning viewers, just an hour and a half ago left Fraser Range station, and what a lovely place to stay for the night. I would have liked to have stayed there another day, honestly. Like, I don't think anyone ever does that. It's normally like an overnight thing, just on the way from A to B, you know, but geez, it was that nice, bloody beautiful. Anyway, and we got to see my Sturt Desert Pea, not the deserts. I don't know, is it Desert Sturt Pea or Sturt Desert Pea? I think it's Sturt Desert Pea.
Sturt Desert.
Anyway, I saw one and I was wrapped. So it was just a beautiful spot for all those reasons. It was lovely. We still went to bed early last night.
Well, we were awake early though. Like, we're awake at 5:30, aren't we?
Yeah, we get up early. So where are we going to tonight? Where are we staying?
Mundrabilla Roadhouse.
Mundrabilla Roadhouse. $25 a night?
Yep.
Is that
Power
right?
and water.
Power and water. It's going to be nice. So having the power enables us to use our toaster and our kettle and things like that. I run the fridge off that 240 volt as well instead of running off gas. You know, so it comes in handy to do that sort of stuff. Now, old tight-ass Mick is trying to work out the best way, the cheapest way of getting across this Nullarbor. We're in the 90-mile straight right now. You'll notice the steering wheel. Oh, you won't. I haven't got to turn the steering wheel. I'm just down dead straight. But we're trying to work out, looking at this.
Most cost-effective.
Yeah, the most cost-effective way of getting across. You know. So it's a bit harder than, for some reason it's different. On the way over it was easy, but on the way back for some reason it's not quite working out the same. But anyway, I can't work it out. Maybe my brain's not working properly. But anyway, Kimber's having a nap. She's been fantastic this whole bloody trip. You know, she sits in the back of the car,
Drinks out of her drink bottle.
yeah, she's really good. You know what though, I'll get up and I think it's so that she thinks that she's not getting left behind, but like, we're still packing up and closing up the camper and getting ready to go. We're going to be another half an hour. She's sitting at the back door so I open up the door for her and she jumps in the back seat because I think she just doesn't want to be left behind, or, you know, I don't know. Only if she knew that we loved her so much we'd never leave her behind. But anyway, that's what she does. We're going to stop off and get some fuel up here in another 150k. I forget the name of that station. Anyway, Kagoona, eh?
Whether we're pronouncing it right or wrong, we're probably making a right meal of it all. Like I was with Albany.
And then we're going to stop off at Cockle-Biddy. We think there's some good gifts that we can buy for some friends of ours and the family and whatever. Cockle-Biddy, that'll be a good place. It's sort of out in the middle of nowhere, and it's just something different. It'd be a unique sort of a place to get a gift from, I thought. And then that's pretty much it. But I was thinking that today's video is going to go over 2 days probably, because we're not going to get too much content probably in the one day today. It's going to be a lot of driving, you know, stopping off at petrol stations and things that you really aren't interested in. But yeah, anyway, that's about it. Button off and we'll see you shortly. Alright, it's been a while since I posted. I've got to find out where we are. Let me find out where we are. Hang on a sec. Where are we, Liz? Mundrabilla Roadhouse. So, have a look at that. Hey, this is like bloody paradise. It's not really. It's a gravel pit. They call them gravel pits, these. We got power. It's a big day in the saddle though. It was 7+ hours in the saddle from where we were last night to here. A bit of a contrast as far as, you know, what's on offer. We got a shower. I'll have a shower in the morning. You know, when you've been driving that long, you're almost like you're too tired to shower. Right on the bloody Nullarbor, that's the Nullarbor Road just there. They sell... Yeah, sorry, that's the Air Highway, which is on the Nullarbor. This is all the Nullarbor. I keep getting confused. This is all the Nullarbor. And, but yeah. We just had dinner. Alice is about to cook a little bit more for us because we didn't quite have enough. We worked up an appetite sitting on our backsides for 7.5 hours in the car. But today, yeah, I thought we'd show you where we are at Mundrabilla Roadhouse. And Kim was happy. Kim, big girl. Kim, you happy? Yeah, she's happy. Sorry, it's a bit windy. But over at the roadhouse itself, which is over in that direction over there, somewhere, they've got a fire pit. You can go and get pizzas. They serve up some grog. They've got a pool table. So we might pop over there a bit later on once Kimby goes to sleep in the van and just have a look and see what's on offer. But yeah, anyway, that's it for today, and I'll button off and I'll see you tomorrow in the morning. This is about 12k further along. Look, it's nice, but the views aren't quite the same, I guess. You know, you can't see as far along the coast. These are called the Bunda Cliffs, but I reckon there must be another viewing point of these cliffs. I think the cliffs are just at the top off there, but there must be another viewing point. But yeah, anyway, we're going to have a bite to eat, we thought, and this would be a good spot to stop for our breakfast. I'll give you a bit of a look at this as well, what sort of a terrain. If I turn it around this way, looks like people have been having fires and camping here. And the roads, the air highway is just there. And yeah, button off. Okay, we've just crossed into the South Australian border coming from Western Australia. And this was a point that we didn't actually get to look at. We forgot to, we sort of like drove past it in a hurry. We was doing 100 kilometres an hour and bloody missed it. So we didn't want to miss this one all the way back. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful spot actually. There's quite a few cars here. There's a few cars here. What's it called? Great Australian Bight
Marine Park.
Great Australian Bight Marine Park, they're calling this.
This is a gorgeous spot to stop in.
Can you camp here?
Well, I suspect you can.
Oh, looks like there's people camping over there. Over there, looks like it.
And there's others down there too.
But this looks like it could be a lovely spot.
No wind, yeah, either yet.
There's no wind at all, is there? It's beautiful. Could have got the drone up, but I don't even know if if it's allowed. I know there's some parts that it's not allowed. This is it. So we've just done about 85k from where we camp last night to here, so it's a good. We're out of the car pretty soon actually, which is a good rest. But there's some good waves down there to surf if you're into surfing and that. Yeah, well, there's tracks down there, isn't there? I'm not sure if they're. Yeah, I'm not sure if they're human tracks or animal tracks, but you can see some tracks down there. Just going to give this a bit of a. Beautiful. Zoom in a lot using this new gimbal that I have, and you know when you zoom in it's really jerky and it's hard to hold straight, but with this it just makes it almost it's perfect. That's just good to be able to do that. But anyway, there you go, what a lovely spot. We'll button off and we'll catch up shortly. Sorry?
Looks gorgeous this time.
Yeah. Different, isn't it? Morning, another day. Weather's just the same again, beautiful, not too windy to be travelling along east on the Nullarbor plain. We're at Penong, a little township, which is about 60k, I reckon, 70k out of Ceduna. Here we're heading to Ceduna. Comet Cafe in Penong. All right. This pastry, I want to put some sauce on it. It looks a little bit cripsy. It feels a bit cripsy, but I'm not sure. I'll put that back in there. I'm eating this. Melissa's eating carrots because we figured out we got to get rid of them before, we think we got to get rid of them before the next quarantine at Ceduna, which is only, as I said, 60, 70k away. But all right.
Don't
see how we
get
go.
sauceful, Daniel.
Now, I'm hungry, which means the score might be higher than normal. You know, when you're hungry, you'll eat anything. But it looks all right. That first one we had, that was at Tident. That was, I reckon, the worst filling out of all of them. But the pastry was nice and crispy.
Correction, Haydn.
Haydn. Mm-hmm. Well, I'll get one of these sounds right sooner or later. Anyway, it's okay. It's not. It's a 7.7.
If you weren't hungry, 5.
Not a 5, no, more than 5. But it's a 7. Look at this gap. The gap that's there. It's like a bloody. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you can't help that. You can't. Yeah.
Button off.
No, not yet. So we have booked at Streaky Bay. There's a caravan park we booked at. We were going to have power, water, and showers, toilets, which would be great. I know you're all missing my green jumper. You're all thinking, where's his green jumper gone? He's not wearing his green jumper. Well, it got washed yesterday. Anyway, we're going to spend some time down there. We're going to spend 2 days, which will be good because that means we get to explore, show you guys a few more beaches. We reckon you're probably missing the beaches. You know, we haven't seen beaches for a few episodes, so we'll show you some more beaches. And yeah, so we've got that to look forward to. We go to the quarantine, as we said. We're going to have to lift up our van and all the rest of it again because they want to look inside the van. We know that. And then we're going to fill up with fuel, get some more veggies. We need to have some veggies because we've pretty much got rid of all of our veggies. We had veggies for dinner last night, so we haven't wasted too much, which is a good thing. And yeah, so anyway, button off and we'll see you soon. All right, we've arrived at Streaky Bay. We actually camped in there somewhere. Let's go and take Kimmy for a walk. She's been in the car for quite a few hours, so it was only fair that we took her for a walk. She seems happy. Don't drink that water, Kim. But earlier I went for a walk. Hang on. Yeah, a bit earlier I went for a walk, drive into town, I should say. I had to go and get some bits and pieces, some supplies. So the town is absolutely beautiful. It's a lovely town. It's like what I imagine, it's like home and away, you know. It really is. So this is on the west side of Eyre Peninsula. So we're on a peninsula now. Yeah, this is the west side of the Eyre Peninsula, and it's lovely. But some of these spots, like, look at this one over here. That's a ripping spot, that one there, I reckon. If I can zoom in on it and keep it there. But right on the ocean. And it's just beautiful. Lucky fuck of it. There we go. Water's lovely, nice and calm, no waves, nice drive in, one road, and just not a nice scenic drive on the way in. So we'll go up to, there's a pier up there we're going to attempt to walk to. I think we'll be able to get there. Anyway, we'll button off, and then when we get there we'll have a look. Hopefully we'll make it that far. Alright, continuing on with our walk. This is the type of homes they've got around here. Beautiful views, you can imagine, from their lounge room or their bedroom or whatever. Oh, it's just absolutely gorgeous. And I'm a little bit jealous of this lawn. sort of thinking my lawn at home is going to be pretty long. It's springtime, so normally when I'm at home I mow it about 3 times a week, believe it or not. But it's been 3 weeks since I last mowed it. So I have to put a bit of effort in when I get home. Yeah, look at these homes. It's a beautiful location. A bit actually, I think. So one on the hill over there. I think I can have a look. No, I'm looking at these ones here. I'll go along. It's very hard to film. We've arrived at the pier. You can't go down on it, they're working out there apparently, so it doesn't open up until sometime next month. But we'll sort of have a look at what's going on. This is a jockey. Is it?
Born Streaky Bay.
Really?
This attended Streaky Bay area school.
Ah. There you go, eh? You'd be proud of that. Having a statue made of him, bronze statue. But yeah, what we can do instead of going down there, because it's pointless going down there, we go up and have a look through the town. What do you reckon? We'll go look through the town and see what's on offer. Apparently there's a bakery in here. I've been told by one of the local ladies that's working here at the minute. She was saying that she's one of the teachers actually at the local school. She said that the bakery is not the best bakery, but I'll be the judge of that. Thank you very much. I'll see what their pasties are like, and I'll never know. There's a dog off the lead there, Liz. Oh no, it's not. I'm lying. It's not a lead. Punchlines done over the lights. So what's going up? This is the local pub. Streaky Bay Hotel. Good food here apparently.
IGA? Is that where you went before?
IGA, no. We got IGA over there. Oh, over there. No, I went to that Foodland. But this is part of the town there. But then have a look up here. An absolute ripper. This is it. This is all the shops. So we'll go for a walk. I don't like to film while I'm walking up the main shops. But yeah, we'll go and have a look and we'll check it out. If there's anything worth filming, I'll film it and show you what it is. But button off.